as soon as I started to grow my team, was in the office all the time.
Yeah.
I was having meetings with them. We were helping them with strategies. We were putting out fires that maybe they created because they're young and they just didn't understand.
Okay. So let's move on to mindset for a second. I think this is a big switch that has to take place, going from I'm an individual agent, I make my own schedule, I do what I want, when I don't want, how I want, to now I've got a team. Maybe I just have an admin. Maybe I've got an admin and a couple of buyer's agents. Like, where's my mind now?
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, when you do create that team, your mindset completely has to change from who is your client now, right? Your client now is actually your team, your client now. So you are constantly making sure that they're doing okay. You're constantly making sure that they're following up their leads. You're constantly making sure like they're representing your brand the way that it needs to be represented. And so it is a full-time gig. It's interesting how, when you're selling real estate, you're in and out of the office all the time. And I realized as soon as I started to grow my team, was in the office all the time.
Yeah.
I was having meetings with them. We were helping them with strategies. We were putting out fires that maybe they created because they're young and they just didn't understand. Clients that were happy, clients that were mad, dealing with the other agents, not a part of it. So then you're following up and like, okay, so tell me the background of the story. Like, help me out. So you're just constantly putting these situations that you never were in before because that's not how you were going to do business, but you're just training them constantly on how to handle it and how to really make sure that they're providing really great service.
Yeah.
So scheduling is massive.
Massive. I was just going to say discipline. The word that's coming to my mind is discipline.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be the leader of a team. I don't care if it's 1 or 21 people without having the discipline to teach the people.
Yeah.
And to lead those people and to track and measure those people and to produce. Like, that's next on my list, right? Is whether or not they're in production. Like, the reality is they are now responsible for everybody else on their team and their families.
And you're still the rainmaker, just so you know. You haven't stopped rainmaking. You are actually a bigger rainmaker because now you have the pressure to make sure that buyer's agent or that listing coordinator has listings or has buyers. So it puts another level of extreme accountability on your part. And once again, you got to be authentic too, and you have to have integrity through this. Integrity meaning that if you're asking them to do an hour of power every day, who better be the first one doing that? It better be you, because if you're not leading by example, you've lost integrity with them and they will not be around.
That's right. You got to show up the way you want them to show up for you, right?
Yeah.
No, I love it.
One of the beautiful things that I see with what we do in our companies is that when we see people like that, they become managing directors. Mm-hmm. We say, you know what? Absolutely. Don't go reinvent the wheel. Come partner with us and let's go and change lives, right?